Well, we're gonna walk up to a dog at a fence line. Oh, he was there a minute ago. And he's probably gonna run back to us. He sees this, oh, this is a big dog that's gonna run up to this window, and Goldie and I are just taking a walk. You see how Goldie's reacting? Come! She didn't bark, but she went over. Good, and I called her away. I'm not gonna let her stay there and sniff and pull because she's gonna start barking. So I'm gonna use this as an opportunity to train. Come! And the dog's kind of a captive audience there, so we can practice a few recalls. Come! Before we move on. Good. And if you have a, if you're at a fence line in your neighborhood and the neighbor's dog is going nuts, making a lot of noise, you don't want to stand there and taunt the dog, but you can get a couple of recalls and then move on. And every time you do this, you can see how relaxed she is, because of course we've been practicing around here a lot. It's gonna be different in your neighborhood until you practice a little bit, because here she only did that. She only did respond because her training was so good. Before I took her out into that situation, she had a really solid recall. So she's never really gone insanely nuts on any of these streets around my facility with dogs. But in your neighborhood, that's her pattern, is to see dogs and bark and everything. That's why it's so much worse there, and we've already seen that. But she got a lot better after we practiced. So if you practice this, what you see me doing in the videos, you're gonna have these results here too. She's staring, but you see how she'll turn back? Good, that's what you're looking for. So it's a involuntary reaction for her to go, hey, who's that? But then what you just saw, where she decides to check in with me and I pay her, that's a learned behavior. And that the more you reward that, where she turns back to you to check in, come. You might have to say come sometimes, good. But other times, like where you saw that, if she's in the presence of a dog and she's checking in with you, good, you want to reward that, because that'll just get better and better, and she'll pay more attention to you than she will the distraction over time. You continue practicing. Come. Good. And now we're going to move on.